Hey, it's Echo Kiro here, the Pacific Northwest geek with the curse of the bad hair, which is a little sweaty today. Just got back from Wal-Mart, had to pick up a few things. Again, the mess because I just throw things on my bed, and best coffee ever. Anyways, I picked up a few DVDs and Blu-rays. One of which I'm going to be doing a review that will be included with this little pickup video. Castlevania Season 3. I have the first two, and I've been waiting for Season 3 to come out because I haven't seen Season 3 yet. Over here. Random Acts of Violence, starring Jesse Williams, Jordan Brewster, and Jay Barcouli? I don't know. Also on Blu-ray. Not one the one I'm going to be doing a review of. I don't know if any of these movies end up being good enough after I watch them. They're going to be added to the stack of... One of these days I need to show an image of the stack of DVDs and Blu-rays I've gotten and I haven't watched yet. Lord, it's got to be a big stack by now. Anyways, this is the DVD and digital. I don't really do digital, so you never know. I might give away the digital to somebody on Twitter. But it's called I Am Lisa. It's a werewolf movie, I guess. Reading by my neighbor's mowing his lawn. Sounds like for some reason when I read the description, it's talking about some girl being bitten by a bat now, by a wolf or whatever, and now having abilities and going after the town. For some reason I kept thinking about Ginger Snaps. I guess this is a remake? Yeah, reimagining. I'd seen the original a long time ago. Castle Freak. Actually, I should... unfortunately, they only had it on DVD. Didn't have it on Blu-ray. I really should find the original so I can compare the two. The name of this is what caught my eyes. The Haunting of Mary Celeste. I believe the Mary Celeste is a real-life ship where everybody on board disappeared and was found eventually, but again with no crew on board. So, it's not because I'm a son of a sailor that some of these sea stories catch my attention. It's just that I tend to hear them from time to time. And this is the one I want to do a review of. Crazy Samurai vs. 400. This is going to be the bonus to this pickup. Because I'm going to watch this movie in a few minutes. It's basically billed as, I don't know if you can see what it says right there, but it says, shot in one ever-moving single take. The marathon battle rivals any ever filmed. So, it is, it says in the back, when a master samurai arrives to duel the disgraced Yoshikawa Dojo, he walks into an ambush, and the words for 77-minute one-take action film sequence. Dude. That's going to be interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording right here, and I'm going to watch this, and afterwards I'll be back to talk about this, because a 77-minute battle in one take, not like multiple takes. Okay, yeah. My interest is piqued. Anyways, I will be back in a bit after I watch this. Woo! That was something else. The movie is 1 hour and 32 minutes with 77 minutes, or an hour and 17 minutes of that movie being a one-take action sequence. Now, it starts off with something about talking about this clan he's going after, which, by the way, the guy who plays the main character is Taki. He has his name here. Taki Sagakuchi. I'll have to put his name right here. Yeah, here. But anyways, he plays a real life late 16th century, early 17th century swordsman by the name of, let me get his name here, Miyamoto Musashi. Now, This guy apparently fought 60 in real life, fought 61 duels and never lost any of them. Died at the age of 60, apparently perhaps of cancer. Woo! That's pretty badass. And you might recognize the name Musashi because it has popped up before. So I'm looking over here at Wikipedia. Musashi in fiction. Let's see. Samurai 1, Samurai 2, Samurai 3 was some of the stuff he was done in. If you're his print, he's done. I guess he's printed some mangas. Let's see. He made a brief appearance in Ninja Resurrection. He's mentioned, briefly quoted in Cowboy Bebop. And there was some games. If you had the PS1, you might remember the game Brave Fencer Musashi, and there was a sequel for PS2 called Musashi Samurai Legend, which was supposed to be loosely based on him. Now, what happens is you get your first 5 minutes, or maybe 5+ minutes of setting up, this whole thing about this clan he's going after. And then he kills the leader of the clan and the guy's grandson or whatever, and then he goes, it's on, and it cuts to Crazy Samurai 400 versus 1. And that's when the 77-minute one single take action sequence begins. And wow, I've seen some long action sequence fight scenes in Quiet Man. I believe that fight scene's record was broken by They Live, Rowdy Piper and Keith David. This, would break that. So they do cut it up a little bit so it's not like continuous. So you see a fight for 20 minutes or whatever, and then he goes over and he pulls out what looks like presumably since this when he's an adult, that would make this the 17th century. So a 17th century like bamboo type water bottle. There's a few scenes where he does that. There's also a few scenes where he'll grab the water bottle and then he grabs a fresh sword. It's like, so these are like, we have to hit his marks. You have to go in a certain direction, stop, grab a water bottle, grab a sword. You can see the one scene where he just instantly walks over and you see the water bottle hanging on the side of the building, and you see this like some kind of cloth, and he just pulls the cloth to the side and there's a fresh sword there. You can see times where he was tired, especially at one point he looked like he was really spent. He fought less. Technically, he fought less than 400 guys, but to create the illusion, when someone would get hit, there'd be some CGI blood, and then the person would either fall down and then crawl off, or stumble off. There are scenes where you could actually see them stumbling or crawling off, but like the other actors who were playing the bad guys would try to get in the way to conceal, but you could see the person kind of trying to go off, and then you would see that person again. There was scenes where people would have to lay down to play dead. There was some fake blood in it, not just CGI blood, because he gets some on the blade eventually, on his hand and on his face, and then they have some bodies where they got the blood. I don't know if the guys were actually rolling the eyes back or if they had contact lenses. One guy, he's laying there and actually looks like he's looking in the direction thinking, did I get here? Do I get here? Occasionally he does like a boss fight. Rotten Tomato, let me bring this up again. Rotten Tomato gave this a 38% on the tomato meter and the audience score of 40%. It's an iffy. It's got 9 fresh, 15 rotten, with one person saying Crazy Samurai is not only boring but empty too. Watching a 77-minute fight scene, it just goes on and on for 77 minutes, could be a bit boring. I think the idea is interesting. That's why I probably should put the link for this. because I got this on Walmart, so I'll put the link for Walmart online and for Amazon. I have to look those up, but definitely interesting. And if you want to see something like this, or if you're into like samurai movies, it's something you can check out. Again, this is a 77-minute. That's an hour and 17-minute nonstop. I wouldn't say exactly nonstop, but it's single shot. So there are times where, like, there's a scene where two of the bad guys from the clan start fighting each other. That's like, that sequence lasts less than 5 minutes. It's like, this is to give him a little bit of a breather. I like when he goes and sees this girl, and it looks like he's going to mac on her, and then he just lets her go, and then she turns to be a bitch. He's like, oh, he's over here, he's over here. That's like, just to give him a little breather. He gets these little breathers at points. It's, again, if you want to see this, you can find it at Walmart. Again, I'll put the link for to get the, if you want to order it online, if you can't find it at Walmart, order online. The guy who plays Musashi is also in Versus, apparently. Yeah, this is, if you want to check this out, go for this. I had seen this a few weeks ago. I was helping my mom do something, and I had seen this at Walmart, and then today I was at Walmart. I go, you know what, I should pick this up. I thought, why not watch the movie and do a review? The ending, because what it does is it goes at the end of the fight. It then goes after that 77-minute one single take. Which, like I say, we could see the actor who plays Musashi at points where he looks like he's gasping for air and he's looking tired. That poor damn cameraman had to be spent. At one point, it looks like he almost got hit. And you just know, because it says one single take. More than likely, it wasn't one single take, because you know there was probably something would happen, someone would be off, and they have to go, cut, reset back to the beginning. So there had to be some very spent people, including that poor cameraman who had to be, for 77 minutes, had to be dragging around that camera. Oh, lordy. And if someone carried the boom mic, oh, the director, oh, lordy. Oh, God. Not just the cast, particularly the guy who played Musashi. Not only did he have to be spent, the crew had to be spent. It's a hey hoy original. Yeah, go ahead and check this out. Like I said, I'll put the link for Amazon and Walmart. But anyways, after it does that, end of the fight, it goes 7 years later, and it shows him, Oda, and having some scars, which is actually what you see here. This is supposed to be him, Oda with scars. It also looks like he put on some weight. Makes me think it wasn't the same actor who plays the Oda Musashi, but it could be him. But it looks like he put on a little weight, got some scars, gets a cool blade in the end, and you get a regular, normal fight scene that's cut, stuff. But it's pretty cool. He goes, the guy at the end, who are you? And he goes, I am. And then, well, in Japanese, he's like, who are you? What are you? And then in Japanese, and then it cuts to the whole logo of Crazy Samurai. Why I would like to say, let me see if I can find it here. Where are you? I guess this is a little bit of a samurai movie, but it's like a horror movie. But this would probably be the first legit samurai movie I've seen. They even call himself samurai in this. It's interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna go do some editing, and so I am Echo Kiro, and I will see you on the flip side. And oh yeah, do the do.